We're live.
And we're back.
We're back to the gnarliest podcast in the planet.
In the whole ass universe.
In the whole, yeah.
I don't actually know if that's what we've been saying.
I don't know. I thought
it probably isn't. It probably is not. But still.
We had a whole nother episode that my mic wasn't picking up, so we had to scratch it.
Yeah, it's fine.
It was like an hour
okay.
and a half, but yeah, whatever. Anyways. So we kind of said fuck it for a minute.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, it's been about 2-ish, maybe almost 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Probably. Something like that.
Should try and do like one a week at least.
Yeah, definitely. I'm down.
Yeah.
What's today? Tuesday? Every Tuesday?
Yeah. Every Tuesday. Do for Tuesday.
Twofer? Twofer? Like teeth?
Yeah, like.
Or two?
No, like two for the road. I don't know.
Oh, two for
the road.
2 for Tuesday.
Yeah. I don't know what two means. Two people talking.
Yeah.
Two for Tuesday.
Two for Tuesday. If you want to listen to a podcast, where people talk, you get 2 people for Tuesday.
And this podcast is brought to you by nothing. Yeah. We
don't. I don't even think we sponsor ourselves.
No. We just
we just record audio,
and that's
and have you listen to the audio
with zero guests.
With zero guests.
We just whatever pops up.
We got about 19 views.
Do we? I haven't even checked.
No, I don't. I didn't check.
I didn't.
I don't want to.
I don't either. We'll just post and one day we'll be like, damn, we have like 5,000 subscribers.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
I have no clue. We got some new stickers for our.
Oh yeah. I went to Zoomies at the Westtown Mall in Madison, Wisconsin, and got a few skater sticks
for our in-ear monitoring rig.
Yeah, the road case. Yeah. So it looks kind of cooler, a little bit cooler. Yeah.
If you want to see what it looks like,
go see us at a show and meet us backstage and help us load in our equipment. But don't, because you might get kicked out by security or something.
We do have shows coming up. Tour being announced in August and September, so you can head on over to our
Facebook page, website, Instagrams for tour posters and flyers and events.
Yeah, if you want to check us out.
Check us out.
I mean,
we're a rock band.
Yeah,
we're a rock band, and we're young, and we want to be partying on top of the world one day. So,
I mean, what do you want to do?
Yeah, what are your dreams and accomplishments?
Do you not want to have fun and bang your head?
Yeah, come to a once around show. So, do that. Book next show nearest towards you. Make sure you keep an eye out. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, like our personal Instagrams, anything. We'll be posting shit like tour dates and stuff. And if we're close by, if you're hearing this, even because this podcast is a very small podcast right now, it's not that big of an entity.
Yeah.
But if one day you see dates once around playing near you, please get tickets. Go see us.
Yeah. You know what? I was listening to like some old, I don't even know if it was old. They weren't recent, but there you have it. Joe Rogan again. But
doing what?
I was just saying that because we mentioned him like 20 times last time. But what can you say? He's great.
I mean, he literally has probably the most listened to podcast in the world.
Yeah,
probably.
But I was listening to stuff about like aliens because I always think that shit is kind of dope.
Yeah. Because
he gets on like he gets on like people that like really believe it, that have wrote books, have done documentaries,
right.
have like
do research their
studied
whole
it.
lives. and
Yeah.
shit. Yeah.
And it's kind of interesting to hear it from their point of view because I don't know, they're like so serious in it.
Yeah. Very real.
But he's talking about like cattle mutilation, and like that was a thing. I don't know when, but
What do you mean by cattle mutilation?
so there is like a bunch of cattle across the U.S. that were being found that were like completely destroyed, like
Just
obliterated.
Just fucking.
But there was no blood. That's the thing. They were just
What?
all over the place with no blood.
So did they?
which
What?
which makes no sense. And
It's
they've like researched it and found out that it's some type of metal tool that was used for every single one.
like cauterizing. Is that what the word is? When you like burn or seal, but sealing shut a wound by like burning it and turning it into a scab. Like it just might be so hot of a. Or like imagine like some big ass alien with some claws that get to like the temperature of like the sun.
Yeah.
And it like cuts them with one swipe and it's like burns their.
Yeah, it could be.
That'd be crazy.
Or they think that it was the other side to it could be a government thing.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't, I mean, because they've never, like there's hundreds of them or maybe even thousands, and they're never traced anyone. They never found anyone that did it, which is really strange.
So this thing took their blood and have never to be seen. What if it was like an alien that collected their blood, like just collected it, and then just like they want to like see what it's about?
Yeah. Study it?
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Yeah. like some study, put it in the lab in the old spaceship, flew back to Nebula 2.0. I don't know.
I'm trying to look up more about it. I forgot. Cattle mutilation is the killing and mutilation of cattle under unusual, usually bloodless. See?
See what?
The mysterious history of cattle mutilation.
How does that make sense? How does the blood go away?
Unexplained livestock mutilations have been reported for centuries. Explanations range from common predators to UFOs.
Maybe it's either aliens, right? Or vampires. Vampires like blood. But I think they like human blood most. So it might have been like a family of vampires and they needed to chow down like and have like a good amount. So they just went to the cows and were like, fuck, like these cows have like a lot of blood.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's like
Sucked it
humans. You know how humans like drink dairy milk, like cow milk? It might be the same thing. They're
These
just
aliens?
like, no, the vampires.
Oh.
Like, I mean, wait, did I say aliens or did I say humans? I meant like, you know how humans drink dairy milk
Yeah.
from cows? What if like vampires also drink dairy blood from cows because of not the calcium, but something else is a lot stronger for their brains.
Could be. Or if they're just vampire aliens.
Yeah.
Like a mixture.
That's possible because we don't know if either exists.
Yeah.
And for them to be one thing as a completely different type of monster, we probably wouldn't ever discover it anyway because it's aliens and vampires as a mixture. Even as one completely separate monster would probably be so hard to discover or see, you know, just like how a vampire is or an alien. Who knows? I don't.
This doesn't make any sense.
What?
Just how they're found like that. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. It is weird. Do you watch Castlevania? Have you?
Pennsylvania.
It's on Netflix.
I've watched Hotel Transylvania.
Is that like the Disney one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's not that. It's not that at
I
all.
Wait, I was going to talk about another Netflix thing, but what's Castlevania?
Castlevania is, I think it's a Netflix original, actually. And I've been watching it. It's about, at first, it's about like, okay, I'll just give like a broad setup of it. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's basically like Dracula.
Oh, is it this like anime kind of thing?
It's like a cartoon.
Okay.
Like I have called it an anime once to this girl that I was talking to, but she was like, "It's not an anime. That's a cartoon."
I don't understand.
I don't know the
that.
difference.
Some people get like
Yeah,
hurt.
they do. They do.
I don't get it.
But I guess it's a cartoon, but it's very anime like. It's very mature.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
there's blood. There's like violence. There's like heavy concepts involving religion and humanity and heaven and hell and stuff like that. Like very probably very mature content, like things that you think about when you're like in your 20s.
Yeah.
But I mean that's not even that mature because 20-year-olds aren't that mature. But anyway, I'm 21 and I like it. So it's like Dracula is on the earth. He's thought to be myth, right? But this doctor, it's a girl. She's like really hot too. And she walks up and sees Dracula's castle, knocks on the door, is like, "Hey, I need food and water." And she tells him that she's a doctor and she practices medicines and ancient medicines, and he has a lot of knowledge because he's like ancient, right? He's like immortal, so he has a lot of knowledge. And anyway, he ends up teaching her this stuff. They hit it off. They actually get married and shit like that. And then it flashes to like 8 months later or whatever. Like Dracula is traveling the earth as a man because that's what the wife wanted him to do, to explore, like go see the world, like travel as a man, not as a vampire but as a human.
Oh, yeah.
And discover things for yourself, see what the world is like, right? And then so she stays home, she's practicing medicines and stuff, and she's healing people, very like advanced but like ancient practices that were lost through time. And she's like, so but then she's living in this place that's very religious, and they're like, the Pope or whoever, the priest or whatever, gets skeptical, right? Like, who is this girl, who is this woman that's like performing these practices that are like witchcraft, right? So then boom, they accuse her, she's a witch. She's burning at the stake in the middle of the church. She's like tied up to a pole.
Oh shit.
There's a bonfire around her, she's crying, and she burns alive. And
What?
Dracula comes back, finds that out, goes to the church, gives the church and all of its people 1 year to like make amends or whatever, 1 year to be better. And then blah blah blah. It's been 1 year. 1 year later, they don't do shit. The humans don't do shit to get better or anything. So then Dracula releases a whole bunch of demons. He's like, I gave you 1 year. Now you're fucking all dead. So now he releases a whole bunch of demons. They just start destroying everything. And then this is like, I'm basically explaining like the first episode. So like releases a whole bunch of demons, and it's kind of like where the whole story starts and where it sparks. But like releases a whole bunch of demons, blah, blah, blah. You're all going to die. He's like to his demons, like, kill everyone, like in the name of my love for this woman, So they all do that. Anyway, it cuts to this scene where this dude, his name is Trevor Belmont. He's the last of the Belmonts. They kill a whole bunch of monsters. He is the last of them, though. And then anyway, he's like drinking at a bar. Some dude rushes in. He's like, this dude that rushed in is like, yo, there's a whole bunch of demons. We got to get out of here. And basically, Trevor's there, and he's like, it doesn't go down like this, but like he's like, I'll protect everyone. I'm gonna fight all the demons and kill Dracula, and blah blah blah. And then he meets up with this like this chick that is magical and shit, and they start killing a whole bunch of demons. And then like it's basically like the rest of the series is them killing a whole bunch of demons, trying to like save the human race from Dracula and his demons. Yeah, it's pretty fire. I don't know. I like it a lot. I like biblical. I really like biblical concepts. I think it's interesting. I'm not personally. I'm not religious. I don't like really believe in a god or anything, but I like the stories and the whole like the world of it. It makes it. I don't know. For some reason, I'm interested in it. I like seeing imagery of like demons fighting, imageries of like angels.
Yeah.
And them fighting. It's just like, it seems like an epic battle all the time.
For sure.
So I don't know. That's why I like Castlevania. I also like Doom Eternal because of that. Because it's kind of like the same thing. Demons in hell and heaven, and they're battling. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah. So that's Castlevania. I don't know.
Damn.
You should give it a watch. At least watch the first episode. It's pretty old.
That was a synopsis.
Yeah. I don't know what that word means, but I'm pretty sure it's accurate.
Sounds pretty lit.
Yeah.
I've been watching this show called Sweet Tooth.
Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I thought it was like #1 trending. And I started watching it, and it's like, no. At first, it looks like really corny.
Yeah.
But then I started watching it, and it's like so good. It's about like, so it's kind of like the whole pandemic thing. They kind of like branch off of that. You can tell, like everyone's wearing this disease, like had a huge outbreak, and everyone's wearing masks. But the how you can tell people have it is their fingers go like this. Their pinky.
They start twitching. Their pinky twitches.
Just their pinky. But while this pandemic happened, something came out of it. These babies started to be born.
Like mutilated?
Hybrids. They were like part deer, part human, or part owl, part human, different.
Damn.
But those hybrids were immune to the disease. They couldn't get sick.
Huh.
But for some reason, a lot of people thought that the hybrids caused the disease.
Yeah.
So there'd be a lot of people called the last minute, and they hunt down the hybrids and stuff and try to kill them. But they're really just normal. And there's this one called Sweet Tooth.
A hybrid?
Yeah, he was like the first, technically, that was created. But he gets way out in the woods and then grew up until he was like 3 or 4. And then the last men, or people that hunt him down, noticed that he was there. And then his dad gets a disease and dies, and he has to go on his own. I don't know, all this stuff.
Yeah, is it a cartoon? Is it like cartoony? Is it like it's like CGI?
It's
and real film.
It's mostly real.
Real.
Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. It's pretty cool though, and it's only 8 episodes and it's 1 season.
Really? 1 season?
So,
is there only 1 season?
Yeah, it left off like, God damn it! Like,
yeah,
you don't get to know
really
much.
Good. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a limited. But that's interesting because it gives it a very like it when they give you just a little bit, it makes it so like there's so many other possibilities that you could imagine happen.
Yeah.
And they never play out those possibilities, so it just leaves you imagining like, wow, where would have that gone?
I kind of like when people do that and leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think Stranger Things took it a little too far.
Yeah, there are definitely things that carry on for too long that like kind of like give you too much, and it's like, oh, I mean, yeah, like it's good content, but at the same time, even like with a video game, or like in my own experience, like I've played like a game on my phone, like for example, one's called Inside. It's about like this boy that's like in like a simulation or something, and it's very broad. There's no dialogue.
Yeah, I think I downloaded that one because
Yeah.
it showed me.
Yeah, it's very an eerie atmosphere, but it's also very adventurous, and it's very mysterious, and like it keeps you like curious. But they don't give you a lot, and the concepts that they put in it is like jam packed, like extreme, and it's like whoa, like that's like a little burst of, you know, like that game is like a little burst of like whoa, like those are some crazy concepts.
Yeah.
And like you were saying with Sweet Tooth, that's kind of like the same thing where they give you like a whole bunch just in a little like package, so that it's like holy shit, like that's awesome. Cool things to binge, definitely.
Yeah. Then there's stuff like Grey's Anatomy. They're on what, like season
It's
20?
like 17.
I think it's like 21 or 22.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I was just talking to this one chick, and she was saying how she's seen all seasons, but I think she said 17. But she's seen all seasons.
Let's
she's
see.
she's on her 9th go.
See, I don't.
And she's not into anything else.
I guess if you enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be like, I was literally like, I've never seen Grey's Anatomy in my life. Like, yes, I know that like people are interested in it, but
It does say 17 seasons. I don't know why Evelyn said. She must have just been guessing.
yeah, because there's a lot of seasons.
Yeah.
But yeah, the most I've ever watched like season wise is like maybe like Game of Thrones. There's like I watched 6 seasons of it when the 6th season like came out. I watched all of it in like a few days, like a week.
Damn. Yeah.
And yeah, a week, maybe like a week and a half. But it was like a few days, and yeah, I was so into it. And then like the 7th season came out, and it was like it's been like almost a year at that point since I've watched it, and I was like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not. It's old. It's left my mind. That interest was pretty old. And then the 8th season came out like another year later or something like that, and I'm just like, I didn't even mind to watch it.
I did that same thing with Shameless.
Yeah.
I binge watched it all to like season 8 or
Mhm.
not, and now there's like 2 or 3 more seasons in it.
Yeah.
And I can't forget.
Yeah. That's also One Punch Man. People say that the second season is supposed to be like way better than the first.
Really?
But I thought the first was like so good. Nothing can top it. The second season's not going to be that good because the first season was just so epic.
Yeah.
And people are saying, oh, it's better and I have to watch it. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm interested anymore. Like, yes, I can admit that I was super interested in it and I thought it was awesome and extremely interesting. But I think it's like a thing of the past.
Yeah.
You know, but who knows? Maybe I'll stumble upon it and be like, you know what? I'll give it a watch. Start watching it. Who knows?
Goddamn, every time I don't know, every time I eat too much carbs, I just get hungry a couple hours later. Like I'm hungry.
Don't.
I'm hungry.
This whole morning.
I don't need it.
This whole morning, I definitely was like letting myself be hungry. I was like, you know what? Like that feeling of your stomach kind of like, it feels like it's eating itself.
Yeah. I know what you're
And it's just like empty and you feel skinny. And
it's good for you.
Yeah, it's a feeling that you need to feel. This is my thing about eating. I'm pretty slim. I feel like I'm fit enough, but I'm just not. I'm not big or anything. Like I'm not muscular. I'm just like I'm like slimmer, a bit slimmer. I feel like I'm a bit, maybe a tiny bit fit. You know, whatever. But I don't believe in eating 3 meals a day on a scheduled thing. I feel like you should eat when you're hungry.
Mm-hmm. And there's a difference between hunger and food addiction.
Mm-hmm.
Like some people, like fat people are not hungry. They don't need to eat they only need to eat once a week.
Yeah.
If you're 500 pounds.
Yeah.
They're
just get your electrolytes in.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Put some salt and potassium in your water.
Mm-hmm.
Just drink that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
You can literally burn it all away.
too many. I'm highly against that. This standard or what's come out recently. They advocate like eating 5 or 6 smaller meals a day,
Like snacks?
Or
Like it should be like
or just like
tiny snacks at that then.
yeah, but like it doesn't make any sense because there's some people that think you need to constantly stimulate your metabolism, but it's the opposite. You need to give it a rest. You wear your body out quicker and you die quicker. That's as simple as that. It's just working nonstop.
Yeah.
You have to give it a rest and let it heal and let it.
That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because the digestive system is like the most complex part of your body. And when you die, that's the first thing to go out, like to stop working. So give that a break.
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
Yeah. I ideally I liked this post. It was a story from it was the guy you told me about and I followed him.
Paul Saladino?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And he posted something on his Instagram story about someone he reposted someone else's story of them taking a picture of this like pretty fat juicy steak and was like my 20-hour fast break.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like that's something to try to do.
Yeah.
Like something that that people should inherit is not exactly what we were just talking about, not eating so much, and eat things that you actually need. Don't eat things that like you don't need to go to McDonald's or Quick Trip and get a breakfast sandwich every morning and then go to Taco Bell for lunch and eat a whole bunch of stuff and then get stuff at KFC at night.
Well, sometimes
like
it kind of irritates me. Like
you don't need
work. It's like oh, it's 10:30 a.m. and they're like, I'm gonna make a pizza, or it's like yo, what the hell are you doing?
It's not good for your body.
No.
Things that you like. We've talked about this before, but things not on the podcast, but things that you can either hunt or gather are things that are very basic. Square one. That's where people should be at. If you want to simplify it and get the most out of it, go back to square one. Go like, yes, I understand. Yes, people are like against eating animals and stuff, but it's a circle of life. Like we are as humans very high on the food chain. We can kill a cow pretty easily and eat it. It's because we're smart and we know what we need. And I think that that's just the way to go. Like there's not much, like what is killing us? Like nothing can really kill us besides like disease, and
which comes from not eating meat and organs, which is what Paul Saladino talks about.
Yeah.
He talks about disease and then COVID-19. He thinks it's mostly because humans have become malnourished with the way we eat and what we eat and eating frequency. And
eating things that are made in a factory.
Yeah. And it starts with, why are we giving our kids, here, have a toaster strudel, a Pop-Tart. Those things have like 600 calories in it. First of all, they're mostly sugar. And I mean, those are like complete trash. They might as well eat a brick.
Yeah.
But why are we giving that to them? And then go to school, and then 2 hours later, here, eat a cheeseburger and some brownies and peanut butter sandwiches. Because, I mean, I used to load my tray. It's like and chocolate milk. And
that's true.
What are we doing?
Yeah, that's not... I mean, that's the thing. I think there's just so many people on Earth that we've decided to like mass produce everything.
Yeah.
Like that's just how, and therefore factories are being made. I mean, not being made, but have been being made since the what is it? The Industrial Revolution. Probably. That's probably what the thing is.
God damn it.
The Industrial Revolution, where people started having like a whole bunch of factories and shit.
Yeah.
And they start mass producing food. They start they just start mass producing everything because there's so many freaking people, and they feel the need to sell to so many people to create so much money. I mean, yeah, like the idea of like creating like things like clothes and like which we all buy into, like even myself, and I can't even say I don't because I'm wearing like Vans that are like mass produced. Everyone wears Vans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I go to I don't know. I do things that are very very stereotypically like consumed through like that everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that when you take it back to the basics, like eating things that are hunted and gathered, like berries and meat, it's like, I don't know. It's just a simplified, more pure way of being like human, I guess.
Yeah. Well, yeah, straight up.
Yeah.
Like, we don't... And then it's kind of gross, too, because a lot of our... Like deer and cows and birds but all the animals eat our processed food, and then they become sick and diseased.
Mm.
And then it's just a chain that we're creating,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
like cancer and stuff like that is not out in the wild. It doesn't exist. We created that.
Mm.
Which is kind of scary.
Yeah. Humans, dude, we're fucked up sometimes. It's just like, I feel like most people want to help each other out and like, yeah, let's start a factory that makes a whole bunch of food so that everyone can eat.
Mm-hmm.
And like, great idea.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't start out as a
let's create diseases.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. It's just that buying into these like huge things that everyone does, like eating and going to McDonald's or something like that. It's like you don't need to do that. You can go back and you can just like make a meal from very natural things at your home and eat that.
Yep.
And honestly, it's going to be a lot more like, there's a lot more health benefits to doing that, like with things organic, than stopping at McDonald's on your way home or something like that from work. It's just,
Yeah, you're better off just not eating.
Yeah.
Just skip it.
Yeah.
You won't die.
Yeah, you won't. It's just, yes, a Big Mac tastes good. But
delicious.
That's what they want you to do. They want you to be like, oh my God, this tastes so good. But does it have anything in it that's compared to
There's
a freaking real, like, a steak and then some,
steak, eggs, avocado.
Yeah.
some
strawberries.
Some strawberries, yeah. There's something in it. I don't know what it's called. It's in a lot of food and a lot of drinks that we consume. I don't know if it's, it might be dextrose. I'm not sure if that's what it is. I think it might be. But it basically has a chemical in it that triggers your brain to, like, keep going. Like, it wants more. Kind of like alcohol. It does that too.
Okay.
That's why we, like, want to just keep drinking.
Right.
Even after you're wasted, why do we keep drinking?
Right.
Because it triggers that same thing. But I don't know.
Same thing with, like, you're saying, like, with fast food places.
Yeah,
it's like
they put it in there on purpose.
Yeah. It keeps you like, oh, that tastes so good. Like,
yeah.
It's artificial. It's artificial. Like, kind of like how I don't know. I mean, yeah.
And then when you're a kid, it's like, go play in the playground, go get a toy, eat
Mhm.
your burger, eat your fries.
Yeah. Finish your meal full of sodium
Yeah.
and sugar.
Full of the buns are like paper, like you just
Yeah.
rip, like
It's literally like cardboard.
Yeah.
Like there's a hint of sodium in the cardboard.
Yeah.
The other day I don't know if I posted. Actually, I recorded like a YouTube video. I just never put it together and posted it yet.
Oh, really?
But I ate, and you know this. I ate a raw tenderloin.
Oh, you recorded that whole thing?
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Oh,
I'm
sick.
trying the carnivore diet, the animal-based diet, and I ate a raw tenderloin.
How's the texture?
It was mushier. It was definitely mushy.
Yeah.
But it didn't taste too bad. And I liked the smell of, like, I would smell my lips. You know how you like curl your lips up and kind
Yeah.
of smell your lips sometimes? I liked the smell of that. And my fingers, like from holding it after it, like it was dried. And I liked it. I'm like, there's a certain quality to this, eating something raw that feels very, very natural, and that I naturally like it.
Yeah.
But I was told soon after that I should maybe cook the outsides just a bit,
Yeah.
just in case someone like coughed on it.
Yeah. Well, the only like raw meat can't make you sick. It's bacteria in raw meat. I was looking that up, and I mean I'm sure everyone knows that, but like raw meat itself can't make you sick, which
Yeah.
I didn't really realize. Like I thought, oh, if you eat raw meat, it's like, yeah, bacteria could come from, I mean, a lot of different things.
Yeah. It
today,
could come from
so-
like shaking someone's hand, and then
Yeah.
that's it. You rub your eye.
Unless
Get
you
sick.
like you butcher the cow yourself and then freeze it, and I don't know. There are some risks to eating raw meat. I mean, I'll probably
Try it.
every once in a while maybe I'll eat some, but like mostly, I don't know. Makes sense to cook it though.
Yeah.
But definitely like rare. Like I only want to sear the outside. And
Yeah,
it.
that's exactly it. That's how I've been doing it the
Yeah.
past couple days. I'm still on it. We were out for your 22nd the other
Yeah.
night, and we got really fucking drunk. And the next day went to work. Could barely go to my second shift, so I was like, "Hey, do you mind if I come in an hour later than I'm scheduled?" They're like, "Fine, yeah, that's fine. Just get some food." Yeah, like go on a break. You worked in the morning, blah blah blah. So I go on the break. I go back home. Don't get any food. I lay in my bed. I end up laying there for like 2.5, almost 3 hours, and I'm like, I'm on the verge of puking. Can I not come into work? And eventually, I don't know. I broke my good diet by eating a cheeseburger because of the alcohol.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you get drunk, you need to cure it fast.
See, that's the thing with, like I was on strict keto for a while and I got super drunk. Worst hangover ever. I didn't even drink that much because when you're doing a solely like carnivore diet, you're not consuming that many carbs. You're like depleting your glycogen, and alcohol. It'll also do with your liver, and so does carbohydrates, the way it processes. So when you don't have any, I mean, it's as simple as when you don't have any carbs, it just goes
straight
right
to your
through.
liver.
Yeah. And it just knocks you out.
Yeah.
So carbs are like
an
easy way to. Also, carbs hold a lot of sodium and water, so
Yeah.
that can
That's why.
quickly.
Yeah, people are like eat eat a greasy ass cheeseburger
Yeah.
the day after, even for fucking breakfast,
Yeah.
because it'll just like take care of all the alcohol. Yes, like there's a lot of sugars and sodium, and burgers aren't that great for you,
But the sodium,
especially like Culver's or McDonald's or Burger King.
But the sodium is actually good in that case.
Yeah.
Because it's just replenishing your
Yeah,
like electrolytes.
that's true.
That's really all electrolytes are. It's salt.
Mm-hmm.
Salt and potassium.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you can get a drink, there should be like a drink that just like maybe just water, spring water. Maybe might be the answer to just like give some person that wants to lose a whole bunch of their weight some spring water. Yep.
And
Maybe like put a healthy amount of sodium in there.
yeah. If they're not eating because
They don't need to.
yeah.
They already have all those
It's-
carbs on them.
It's basically, what's in an IV solution. That's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a lot of sodium and potassium and
Yeah.
potassium chloride and a couple other magnesium sulfate. But yeah. What
Yeah.
time is it?
I don't know.
10:45.
It's 10:45. Let's see how long we've been going for. Just
How long have we
because
been going for?
Been going for about 41 minutes. Not bad.
Not bad.
If you are tuning in to this podcast for the first time, don't worry. It's only our second episode.
Yeah,
But-
so,
We are young people. We don't have a language filter, so I could have said this in the beginning. Viewer listener discretion is advised. We do swear. We do talk about anything.
yeah,
So
literally anything.
if you don't want to hear something about something, then there's no limit on this podcast about what we talk about.
We could talk about a girl's titties in Guatemala all the way to
Whoever smoked the most weed last year in 2020.
yeah,
Like
we'll look it up.
the Guinness World Record
Yeah,
for 2020.
all the way to my cousin's new gerbils.
Yeah. All the way to people talking about people that eat dog feces.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's crazy? This is like a turn again. Well, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like our feet have adapted. Like we're being
To wearing
born-
shoes?
Yeah. Have we already talked about this?
No. My toes, I feel like naturally should spread way wider, but they're
Yeah.
very confined and pointed forward.
So people out in Amazon and other parts of the world that
They could
don't
probably
wear
balance
shoes,
a lot better.
their toes are spread like this.
Yeah, like
our hands.
way more out.
Way apart. They flare out so they can grip and stuff.
Yeah, have more balance.
And
Yeah.
it's like hard.
Yeah, their skin.
Yeah. We have like
They can
soft,
walk on like rocks.
fleshy, weak
Yeah.
feet.
Yep.
It's kind of gross.
You know when you even people like I could walk on a gravel road and be like ow ow ow
Yeah.
ow, like it's a gravel road, like that's supposed to be just normal.
Yeah, literally.
You
Like,
know.
or like the sun when it's hot. It's like ouch, ouch.
Yeah,
ouch. Like
yeah,
it's
on
not supposed to
concrete.
hurt.
Yeah, no, it's not. There's people like, for example, like people like in the Philippines that like they just like, it's a third world country, so you're gonna find a lot of farmers that do things with very like underdeveloped, I guess, tools, but they're like people where their skin is so tough and their feet are so calloused they can walk on like sharp ass rocks and not feel shit.
God damn.
It's crazy. They're like just people that living off the land, like in a very very simple way. They don't need a lot. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
But they also don't. They'll never know when Post Malone's new song comes out.
exactly.
So, like, I enjoy that.
Yeah.
I enjoy that part. So I don't really need to be able to walk on sharp rocks.
You see that Billie Eilish is dating some fucking dweeb?
Yeah, probably.
Some 30-year-old.
No way.
Racist.
I thought she's 19.
Yeah. She's getting a lot of shit right now for... Because this guy said some, like, homophobic and racist shit. And then, like, some 30-year-old. And it goes, like, completely against who she is. I don't know. I just saw that.
Billie Eilish is so awesome. She needs an awesome guy, not some 30-year-old douchebag.
Like, come on, really?
Like, date fucking
somebody.
At least, like, Lil Pump.
Date somebody that here's what you need to know.
Yeah.
She has to
date this.
She doesn't have a fuck.
She doesn't have a choice. She must date Lil Skies.
Lil Sky. Wait, is he with his, or does he just have a baby mama?
I think he has a baby mama. And he's like he just like goes and fucks chicks.
Yeah.
On tour. Because they broke up and they have a baby. And they're both there for the baby. They both support it. But I don't think they're like together in like a relationship where they call each other boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
But I think that's like what Wiz Khalifa is.
Yeah.
And Machine Gun Kelly and people like that. But yeah. I don't know. I've had a good notion since I was like in like high school and even like middle school that I might be a kind of guy that just like dates, has girlfriends, never really gets into a serious relationship until like way later, like maybe in my 30s.
Yeah. Like
maybe find one girl and marry. But I don't know, personally, I feel like I've been the type to like maybe date and have kids with like several females. I don't know, just throughout time. Maybe.
You're saying it's quite possible.
Quite possible.
That might happen.
It's a clearer notion in my life. But I do like to entertain the thought of maybe finding a girlfriend, having one partner, blah, 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 getting married, having a family. But at the same time, I'm like, I could also just date. I don't know. I'm very impartial to both ideas. So I just kind of try to go with the flow. And if I like a girl, I like her. If it goes far, it goes far. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hasn't gone far much, but whatever. Yeah.
And then you place the TNT on your friend's newly built Minecraft house.
Yep.
And blow it up because you just can't resist.
Oh my God. And then they flip out on you. They throw their controller. They're like, why? I'm deleting the world.
They bawl.
Yeah.
Their parents yell at them. It's just a video game.
Turn it off, Timmy.
Scene. Oh, yeah.
Scene Bean. Sean.
Scene and Timmy.
Scene and Timmy, go to bed. It's past your bedtime. And then Scene says to Timmy, I'll see you at school tomorrow, you jerk.
Yeah.
Thanks for exploding my it's just my egg farm with chickens.
Yeah. With my octopi.
Octopi. I don't know what an octopi is. Is that like two or more octopus?
I I think. I'm
Probably.
not sure if
The
they
plural.
actually octopi. That'd be pretty
Like
funny.
cacti
Yeah.
or posse or watermelon.
Octopus.
kidding. Octopi. Probably.
Octopus is kind of funny. Like, is that like just 8 pussies? 8 pussies.
Octopus.
Yeah.
Imagine a group of like girls. There's 8 of them. Hey, look at that octopus.
Look at the octopus.
A group of 8
Octopi.
females. Human females should be called octopus or octopi.
Either one. Octopus.
Because octopi might be there's 8 pies or 8 pizzas.
Octopi means
8 pizzas or pie.
yeah.
Octopus either means house cats or females.
Yes. So
That's so awesome.
So I think
That's funny as fuck.
I
I could
fart.
I could partake in an octopi and an octopus.
And they all. Oh no.
Oh no!
Say that.
No one's saying that
No one's
nowadays.
saying
That's
the
why you
word.
guys listen to this podcast.
We're going to get a flamethrower. We're gonna buy a flamethrower.
From Elon or
No.
just
from
a homemade
Kevin.
one?
No,
Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he has the ingredients. So we're gonna buy one. We're gonna make it,
I'll
and then we're gonna buy a kid's play set, like a play set.
wooden.
We're gonna give it to
A kid.
a kid, and then we're gonna just destroy it in front of him and watch him cry. Put his tears in the cup.
Oh my god.
Use his tears in a mixture with flour and
eggs.
eggs and molted down lava,
Okay.
and this will create this like rock that we'll sell for $1 million.
Yeah, and the rock, the type of rock that it is called crypto. Because but with a C.
Crypto.
CRY because of the tears that he cried. Crypto.
Isn't what about like
Kryptonite. Cryptocurrency,
We need to
Fuck
call it like
not crypto.
King. Nope.
King Pooper.
There it is.
No.
King Pooper, right?
King Pooper, right?
King Pooper, right?
King Pooper, right?
Yeah.
For $1 million an ounce.
Yeah. Oh, an ounce.
Yeah. Shit's expensive. It's rare. Doesn't get made much. In fact, there's only a 2-month period of when that exact mineral formed.
So if you ever want some, if you guys are interested in it, we could make it happen.
Some King Pooper, right?
We could. It could be a thing.
That name is hilarious.
We just have to make a kid really sad because
Yeah.
we need a lot of water.
A lot of water. We need like
A lot of tears.
at least like an ounce worth, because then you gotta mix it up with some lava and
Yeah.
flour and eggs.
And eggs. Yeah.
So, sorry, kid, to you in the future if you're
Yeah.
listening, but we're gonna need your tears in order to make some millions. That sucks.
It does, but sometimes it's got to be done.
Yeah. I mean, I was sad once as a kid.
Yeah.
I hope someone made millions, honestly. I hope.
I mean, that mean you
I helped them out.
contributed.
Yeah. Like, I should be happy.
Yeah. Well, folks,
Wait. What? Are you done?
I was going to say like wrap it up, but
Actually?
yeah, I mean
it is
55 minutes.
10:58 and it's
Yeah.
been going on for we could just talk for maybe 10-15.
Yeah.
Get a little bit over an hour.
We don't edit up in here, so
Yeah.
we're just talking.
Yeah.
We're not making this no
Yeah.
bullshit.
I
Yeah,
I want to talk about my tattoos.
Okay.
I got
Yeah.
I got a face tattoo today. I got a face tattoo, and I also got a tattoo on my wrist. So now I am cooler than I was like a few hours ago.
I need to be cooler than I was today. Like,
You gotta get a face tattoo. Lil Xan, Lil Skies, Post Malone.
I think Post went a little too far.
Have you seen Lil Skies' face? Have you seen Lil Xan's face?
Yeah, I know, but it's the same. It's the
Bro,
same, but
there's so much. It covers. Lil Skies is probably
so much.
no Lil Xan. No, literally Post Malone.
I think that
Those are the top 3 that I can think of. There's more. There's definitely more.
I just didn't take Post for
A tattoo guy?
just like his face like that, and then all of a sudden it's like whoa.
Yeah,
whoa.
he did fill it up pretty quickly. I think
Yeah.
I have some pictures of
I think I like I don't know, I like Little Skies and Little Land's face tats a little more.
they have
But
I don't know. I like Lil Skies a lot, but I also like I don't know, I like them.
I actually
their
only
tattoos.
like the that drip thing in Lil Xan's face is kind of cool.
Oh yeah, he has his whole bottom eyelid tattooed, and it looks like black drips coming down from his eye.
Shit's kind of cool.
It's kind of crazy. I'm trying to find that. Yeah, I'm not gonna find it. Fuck it. I had a whole bunch of pictures of people with hella face tattoos, but
Yeah.
I don't got them anymore. I get to take off this wrap off my face in like 24 hours.
Sanoderm.
Sanoderm.
Yep.
And my wrist. I got some flames on my wrist. It looks like my hand, like fire's coming up from my hand. And it was supposed to be a filler tattoo, like something that's kind of lame, so that when I get something on my hand and fingers, it makes my hand and finger tattoos look a lot better. Because the lame flame tattoo is like next to them. And they're like, oh, that's kind of a lame tattoo. And then you look down at my hand and you're like, holy shit, those tattoos are so much cooler than that flame tattoo.
It's kind of like
It's kind of corny, this tattoo they got. But
well, it's kind of reminded me of these stickers.
yeah.
Like that skater vibe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
True.
It's kind of cool.
It's an aesthetic. It's a good aesthetic.
I don't think I mean, it is. You could say it's corny, but
that's my personality. You know, like sometimes I like to be a little corny. You know, I gotta be serious all the time.
I got a web on my knee. How original.
I mean, it does look kind of cool.
It's kind of fucked up. It needs
But-
to be redone. But
You're right, though. I see a lot of people with
like
webs on their elbows.
and knees and
Yeah. Not gonna lie, but it looks cool still. And you got a tattoo there, so.
yeah.
I remember when we were like in middle school and also high school, we were like, dude, we gotta like get more tattoos. We look so stupid.
Yeah.
Like we look so bare.
Yeah.
Like just blank.
Yeah.
And it's just like you would look at the people on stage, someone like I don't know. One of the first ones was like Mitch Lucker from Suicide Silence.
Yep, for sure.
Just looking at him and being like, holy shit, he looks so badass.
Yeah.
Like with all that dope art on him, like on stage, he looks like a fucking rock star. Or like, I don't even know. There's a lot. There's obviously so many more. Like Andy Bursack, or
Ollie.
or Ollie. Yeah. Ollie Sykes. Franz.
So many.
Who else? There's so many people. Obviously, there's a lot of people in the rock world that have tattoos because it's the culture. It is the culture.
What's his name?
I consider myself to be part of the culture, so therefore I want tattoos, and no one can say anything about it.
Miley's brother.
Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, he's in. What's that?
Oh yeah, I think
Metro Station.
Yeah.
He was like one of the first people I was like, shit. Like, he had a lot of tattoos, like face tattoos, and I don't know.
Pretty dope, if you ask me.
MGK.
MGK has fucking hella tattoos. He doesn't. He has like one tattoo on his neck, like the double X logo.
I feel like he is avoiding. Well, then you got that red line.
Yeah,
But
that's just like pain.
yeah,
Like my face hurt today when I got this tattoo.
I feel like MGK is like specifically avoiding a lot of things from his neck up for like
Acting.
acting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Definitely. I don't see myself doing much entertainment things or stuff like that outside of drumming or like being, on stage like that,
Yeah.
like in a band, or like I could model in the future. I could work on my body and try to like really get into fitness in like in the future and try modeling. And there are so many models that have really specific tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yep.
if anyone shops on like ASOS, so many models with tattoos, and it's just like it's normal. It's a style. And yes, people say, like older people say, like tattoos aren't going to be cool one day, but they're cool now. So
Yeah, but
I want to live right now and not worry about, oh, well, what am I going to look like? I don't care what I'm going to look. I want to live right now. I want to live in the moment.
the whole tattoos aren't gonna look cool one day. Well, one day you're gonna be dead, and we're gonna be old,
Still looking cool.
and we're gonna have a whole generation of cool-looking grandpas.
Yeah.
And then everyone's gonna have tattoos.
Yeah.
And there's gonna be.
It's going to be a thing
I
for
feel like
sure.
there's gonna be more people have tattoos than not.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like literally most people I talk to, I'll like if it comes up in conversation, I'll be like, "Hey, like do you have any tattoos?" Like they'll ask about mine. And they're like, "Yeah, I got a couple." Like definitely the majority, probably like 70% of people have tattoos.
Yeah. They hurt.
Yeah. Even if it is like small little ones like on the bottom side of your arm or like on your rib or like
tiny word or tiny symbol.
tiny ones. Everyone still those count.
Yeah.
A lot of people have them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm kind of looking to maybe get covered.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have a full left arm sleeve at least. I'm gonna have a full chest piece across my whole chest. Probably gonna get a whole bunch of shit on my torso, legs, my entire back. Probably gonna fill out my neck a little bit more. I'm probably not gonna touch my face much more at all. Maybe, who knows? But yeah, hands, torso, back.
I think I'm kind of a face tattoo guy kind of person.
Yeah, you think you're gonna have a few for sure?
I'm definitely gonna get my whole scalp tattooed.
Nice.
Too.
Are you gonna shave your head
Yeah.
eventually?
Mm-hmm.
Like actually?
Yeah.
You're gonna have like just a beard and fucking hella tattoos.
I mean, I could have a beard with it.
It'd be kind of cool. It'd be kind of like tough, It would remind me of like Pantera.
Yeah.
That's like the root of it to me. And especially if you had a hella face tattoos, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, this guy was like born in like 1990s or later.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, holy shit. Yeah. I mean, think of the 40th anniversary when our biggest album comes out, and it's like it's for 40th anniversary. We're gonna have like pictures of us when we're like 50 to 60.
Yeah.
And they're gonna be pictures of when we're 50 and 60, and then we're gonna be a whole bunch of old dudes with like tattoos, like so many tattoos, and so many people are gonna look up to us and be like, "Oh my god, these guys were like, they were like rock legends."
Yeah.
And we're gonna have so many tattoos, like face tattoos. Like Motley Crue, they don't have that many tattoos. They don't. I mean, Tommy Lee does.
Nicky Six has sleeves too.
Does he?
Yeah.
Oh shit. I mean, not like how like
yeah,
some do
people
now.
are doing it now.
Yeah. I think I think it is growing, the whole culture with tattoos.
Do you remember on tour when we were on tour with the Varian? I was fighting with some guy on Facebook. He's a guitar player in a band, but band that I like. But he was saying he was making fun of like 6ix9ine, and then also that whole culture saying like how dumb it is and stuff. And I'm like, aren't you the one shitting on bands for not having a look and stuff anymore?
Yeah.
And they're literally bringing that back to the music side.
Mainstream.
Like Kiss is known for their face, and these guys are being known for their face tattoos. And
yeah.
but forever they are not, because they're that on and off stage. It's even more to another level. And he goes, oh yeah, whatever. See, talk to me about it in 10 years. It's like,
no.
So I screenshot it, and like 10 years from now, I'm gonna like post it on his wall and be like, what?
Yeah.
Like all these guys are like, what? I don't get it.
No, yeah, it is part of like a. It is. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
My headphones are just not working right now. But
oh really?
Fuck it. If you can hear me, it's fine.
Yeah, I can hear you.
I forgot what I was gonna say. No. Fuck. Whatever.
Face tattoos.
I mean, if Lil Skies has them, I'm gonna get him. If Post Malone has him, I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
Pretty much, that's kind of how it goes. I mean, there's not many more people that are much cooler than people like MGK, Andy Black, Post Malone, Lil Skies.
Yeah, and they all got tats.
And they all got hella tats.
Because it's cool.
So, Grandma, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but I wasn't raised in the same time as you, and I want to look dope. So,
and it's like, I personally think no tats looks bad.
It's lame.
Like, sorry.
It's lame.
It's just boring. Why wouldn't you want art?
Yeah.
You? It looks cool.
Like, do you want like an office that you work in? It's all boring and lame.
Yeah. Gray
walls, white walls, fucking boring.
Stack of papers.
Yeah. Or do you want like a room that's awesome and has graffiti and different styles of artists and innovative creators and their artwork all over, and like there's like a trampoline in the room and a basketball hoop and a drum set and guitars and like a little stage on the side, and there's also like a cotton candy and popcorn machine and like a theater, and there's like also like an arcade section.
There's a whole football stadium. Below.
Yeah.
There's
literally, and like a weight room, like a little weight room with like Captain America plates, where they like look like the Captain America shield.
There's a 24/7 birthday party where these two kids have to interchange every 12 hours. Like it's their birthday.
Yeah, and a bar with like LED lights on behind the shelves to make everything light up. Like, which room? You know,
Yeah.
like obviously,
Not even close.
yeah, you're not gonna want to be sitting in that desk.
No.
With no color on the wall. It's just too boring.
I mean, and that's why we got stickers.
That's why we got
case.
We got some stickers on there.
Same
we got some
thing.
stickers on the new road
It's like
case.
tats.
Hell yeah.
You gotta dress it up.
Fuck yeah. So, still can't hear myself, but
Goddamn.
should we wrap it up?
Probably, so that we don't we can get home at a decent time.
Yeah, that's true. What time is it? It's 11:13. I got like a 15-minute drive back to Madison, so I guess we'll be wrapping it up, guys. If you liked what you listened to, aka this podcast, please subscribe, please, and then you'll get new videos, new podcasts. Not videos yet because we didn't do the visual video stuff yet, but subscribe for more content in the future, and then like the videos.
Leave a comment.
Yeah. Just give us some good shit so that we can spread this podcast to a bigger audience, and then more people will be like, holy shit, these guys are dope.
Share it out.
Yeah, we just want to be dope. So just listen to us talk.
Just
That's it.
fuck it.
Yeah. So
Peace.
We'll just cut it out.
Yeah.